Lesson fire on charge. Lesson fire on charge.
Hey guys, DaleyGaming here, back at it again with the dank memes. Oh god, that was a pretty crappy intro. Let's go back to the old one. Be right back. Hey guys, what's going on? DaleyGaming here. Back with some more Men of War Assault Squad 2 Galaxy at War mod. So today we are going to be going over all of the listed vehicles, which are quite a few, of the Galaxy at War mod. This will be the vehicle showcase. Before we start that, just wanted to say I have a Twitter. Got a couple asking questions about that. Link should be in the description down below. Also in the description, CSGO house. If you want some free coins, go ahead and click on that. You can use those coins to go play games and blackjack and like CSGO gambling, stuff like that. Patreon's down there, donation link down there. If you want to join my Steam group, it's on Steam. I think it's called DaleyGaming YouTube because I misspelled U like a pleb. But other than that, just a few quick promotions. I just wanted to get those out of the way because not everyone knows about said things in the description, and I get a couple questions about social media. So I wanted to, just make sure you guys knew, because you don't wanna miss a second of thrilling daily gaming news. All right, but let's go into the vehicles now. First one is the droids. So you got the mouse droid, usually found on like Imperial ships. It's really small. Yeah, and clip camera position. It's so small. I can't even. We need clip camera position back. Okay. It's really small. We can't really see it. Next is the probe droid, as seen on Hoth. R2D2. Pretty dope. R4P17. I think that's the one. Did Obi-Wan Kenobi have that in Episode 3? I feel like that's that one. Didn't it die or something like that? I don't know. Something like that. Now we go into marine, so like boats and stuff. That is a beautiful, beautiful boat. Um, it's not often you see ships in Star Wars, but when you do, they are just tremendous like that one. Next we got the E1 Corvette, another prime beauty. The E5 barge. Oh god. E8 destroyer. And the E9 destroyer. Oh, geez. Alright, let's go ahead and delete these. They're in the way. Alright. Next, we're going to go into space and sky. First, we got Jedi ETAs, which are the ones that sort of connect to the ring. You've just got all of the different ones. There you go. Like the Jedi, different colors. Neat. Alright, now we got LAATs, which are the clone carriers. So you got that. You got the ARC Trooper LAAT, Imperial LAAT. So I guess those were transferred over after the fall of the Republic. Pirate LAAT, so they're stolen. And then Rebel LAATs. All right, all sorts of fun LAATs. These are just dead ships here. I'm not going to show those because you can just see the alive ones. Here's an A-Wing. And ARC 170. I had a Lego of this, I remember. I think I still do. It's just not built right now. R2D2's in the back. Well, it looks like R2D2. We got an assault shuttle, not shovel. Never seen anything like this until the mod. Of course, a lot of this stuff is from like video games and stuff like that. So don't hate me because I don't know everything. Droid gunship. What is that? I love this model. I always thought it was really cool. I should use it in a video sometime. It's hard to use these vehicles in videos, though. The space ones, really. There's a Vulture Droid. Geonosian Starfighter. Hyena Bomber. All of these really cool. Alright, then we got ourselves an Imperial Shuttle. Alright. Of course, the wings are like, here, we can rotate it. Oh, no. I have too many anchor points. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. The wings are at the bottom, like that. Then we have LAT Carrier. So this will pick up like a ATRT, something like that. Naboo Starfighter, really laggy, but pretty cool model. Uh, Nubian Patrol, another pretty cool model. Never actually seen that before. Maybe it's in the Clone Wars, something like that. Snow Speeder. This looks great. This is a really nice model. It's just primo. Then we have the TIE Advanced Fighter, the TIE Bomber, the TIE Fighter. We'll just get better looks at these. Yeah, those look cool. These are really nice models. They did a great job with the vehicles in this mod. TIE Interceptor. Ooh, 1 second, guys. Be right back. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. So now we have the Tri-Fighter. Pretty dope meme there. Tadirium Shuttle. I don't really know the difference between these and the Imperial shuttles. I'm not sure. The Umbara Fighter, which is from the Clone Wars. Super weird looking vehicle. V-19 Torrent Fighter. These are the ones that we're getting into where I don't know them as well. V-Wing. Oh, I do know that one. I had a Lego of that one too. Probably one of my first Legos. Wookiee Fluttercraft, which I do know that one. X-Wing, of course, the classic. Y-Wing. And then we have the Republic Y-Wing, which was a lot more yellow around. That's kind of neon. Maybe they should tone that down a little bit. Maybe they did. This is not the newest update. Alright, so then we got the 74Z speeder bike. It's like the Bark Trooper bikes, I think, right? And then that's a green one. That's a Rebel one. Okay. TB8s. I have no idea what these are. These look like something off of Coruscant. There's an Imperial one, which is just red. Let's go up on this hillside now. Alright. And these are just some random miscellaneous stuff. Air 2. Got an air speeder there. This is a Bark bike. That's what I was thinking of before, sorry. These are seen in the Clone Wars, I believe. We got a Geo speeder. Alright. Hover chair, which is just a chair. Imperial light gun transport. Okay. Imperial light transport. Land speeder. Alright, I know that one. Naboo commando transport. Wow. Alright. That's a police one, I guess. Police enforcer. Rebel combat speeder. Rebel hover transport. Seraph class civil, or civilian. An urban one of those. A skiff. Those are from Jabba's palace. Speeders. These are just different colored speeders. I'm gonna skip over them. Police speeder. This is a stop that the separatists use, of course. Swamp speeder. I love this one. This is a cool one. We're at the edge of the map. God, there's too many vehicles. Alright. Lots of options. This is a swoop. Nice little swoop there. Taxi transport platform. This is a V-19 and a civilian V-19. Sorry about my phone. Turn that off. Wheel Scout Imperial. Isn't that from General Grievous was rolling in that, I think, right? A Zephyr swoop. Alright, we are finally done with the speeders and aircraft. Now let's go on to turrets. These are just a bunch of repeater guns. They're all pretty much the same, so I'll just show one of them. Pretty cool. Howitzers. Wow, that's a howitzer I've never seen before. It's apparently a CIS howitzer. Empire howitzer, pirate howitzer. These are all just the same, I'm assuming. I haven't really seen these. I never discovered that part of the mod. Alright, I don't know if that's true to fact. Mortars. That's a CIS mortar, apparently. They're all the same, I'm assuming, because they're just mortars. Alright, let's move on. AA turret, Imperial. Alright. And then we got a big gun here. I don't know when you're ever gonna use this in a like mission, but my god, it's huge. We gotta delete that. All right. Oh, sorry guys, still got a bit of a cough. Then we have an auto turret, as seen in Battlefield. Or no, not Battlefield. Oh god. Oh, what have I done? Battlefront. Then we got an AV6 cannon, and then AV7, which I think is just the same cannon, but a little higher explosive capacity. Then we got a beam cannon, a beam turret. We just got like a couple of random MG stands. Then we got a DS tower, FDP tower. Sorry guys, I'm got a stuffy nose. I'm dying here. Sorry if I'm gonna probably switch to a non-headset mic because I find that like you can hear me a lot like there's a lot more. It's so close to my mouth that you can hear the things my mouth is doing. So like if I take a drink of water, you hear like slurping or whatever. I don't. Do you guys think I should? Does it bother you? Do you think I should switch to a mic stand? I think I might do that. But anyway, continuing on, we got an Imperial Tower here. We got a black droid turret. I think that might be a glitch. We'll move on either way. Laser gun tripod. I don't know what that is. That's just a random tripod with no gun on it. This thing, Naboo gun. I think that's a work in progress there. Particle turret. A sniper turret for the Republic. That's kind of neat. It's like the Russians. T-21 turret. A Hoth tower. There's your Hoth tower there. The second Hoth tower. Alright. Turbo laser tower head. Wow, that's a big boy. Alright. Wowza. Okay, let's delete all that stuff. Keep going. Turret rocket. Oh god. Venator turret. And finally a Wookiee turret down there. Okay, wow. Wowza. Now, finally, walkers and tanks. There's gonna be a lot of these. We might need more room pretty soon. So, right off the bat, we have an AT-AT. Quite the Big Daddy gun. Then you got like Republic one, which is just like not even really different at all. And then a Veers one, which is not different at all either. So we're not going to go into that. AT-AT opened. So basically the side doors are open. That's really cool. I like that addition to the mod. ATPT, which is a weird little dinky rabbit thing. ATTE. So you got that. And then that's an ATMT actually, sorry, they're just under the ATTE stuff. And then you've got the ATTE there, the main Republic gun tank thing. Alright. Sentry tanks, so we got the 71st Elite Sentry tank and then the 88th Sentry tank. I don't know what Sentry tanks are, I've never actually seen those in the Star Wars universe. Maybe it's from a game, something like that. That'd be cool. Then we have a Droidica. There's just the standard Droidica, and then you get the Droidica with the shield. Really cool. Those, of course, fall under tanks and stuff because the way they work in Men of War is similar to a tank. Then we've got the Hovernaut, which is just immense. Massive. Awesome, though. Alright. The Juggernaut, which is even bigger somehow. I'm pretty sure there's a Republic. Look, they even have swirling little baton things. That's like on par with a P2000 Rattay. Pirate hover tank. Back to smaller things now. TX-130T. Quite a cool craft. I love using those. Those are really pretty neat. But moving on. 1H repulsor tank. I think these are just kind of random tanks. 1I repulsor tank. Like no real description of what they are. They're not really in much, just a bunch of random stuff. AAC-1 hover tank. I'm pretty sure that was in Battlefront. Not entirely sure though. AA-2B. Neat. Okay. AA tank. Alright. So, wait. Trying to remember how to do something. Where's text mod? Text mod, text mod. There it is. Okay. So basically what you can do with like some of these tanks, I didn't do it for early ones, is you can go into text mods and you can change what like model it is. A couple tanks have these. So like you can get the Clone Wars version or the regular version. Flamethrower, the same thing. ATAP. Then we got the Imperial version of that. It's really looks like Eggman's thing from Sonic. And ATOT, which is pretty cool. ATRT, ATST, neat. ATST Tor, interesting. Sorry, another one of those, but a little different. ATTT, you can't help but laugh at that. Look at, oh my god, how's that not top heavy? Oh. Considium Artillery, got a Dwarf Droid. Hag Heavy Artillery. I love that. I love that tank. It's pretty cool. Hailfire, crowd favorite. Of course, it's terrible in missions because it just obliterates everything. Let's move over somewhere else. Here looks good. Just another random tank thing. Imperial Transport. IS-8 AT. Alright, this is another one of those big ones. Spinning even faster on the sides. I wonder, does this have a text mod? No. Okay. IS-80. These are really pretty cool. They're like amphibious kind of. They honestly, they look like they belong in like modern military. Oh, they do. It says U.S. Army on the front. I think they might have grabbed this from another mod or something like that, or maybe another mod Juju was working on something like that, and they just slapped a Imperial thing on it. But it does say U.S. Army right there. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Did it crash? No, I don't think it did. Oh no. Uh-oh. What's happening? Hey guys, bit of a game crash there, but we are back. Gonna skipped over all the Mandalorian stuff because I don't think that's stable, and I think that's what caused the crash. But moving on, we got an MTT here. The droid carrier, and this is pretty massive. Not a bad size. Tank. All right, Naboo Steadfast, Droid Spider, OG9 Homing Spider. Oops. Sorry, guys. P1XT, P2B Repulsor Tank, R6-B. You got a snail tank here. Nice. Svati, like Svati. You're Sveti. I don't know. That thing is causing some lag. Let's delete that. Spider Droid. Right there. Nice. Good one. T1B Repulsor Tank. TA Repulsor Tank. TAB Repulsor Tank. TC Repulsor Tank. They're all kind of the same. Tie Mauler. Tri-Droid. Is this, what is that from? Is that from the Clone Wars? I think it is. I honestly can't remember exactly. TX-30 Imperials. The Umbara tank. Umbaran hover tank. That is massive. UT-AT. And finally, UTE-AT. Alright guys, well that covers all of the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod vehicles. Remember to check out all those things down in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I think that concludes our faction showcase, actually. Or our showcases in general. I think it's all done now. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you did. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Hope everyone has a good Saturday.